Alright, so here we are, Beaverdam Creek. I'm not sure if you can read the sign on the video or not, but this is a trial run. We'll try one of these out, see how it does, and if you guys want to see more of them this way, we'll do it this way, if this works out. So we got the sign here. Let's see, anything interesting if you can't read it. Lee's first strike. Blah blah blah. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm sure this is available online, but this is Beaverdam Creek. And there's another sign over here I'll move the camera over to in a minute. June 26, 1862, 5 to 8 p.m. It's the map. I think it started in the afternoon, so I guess 5 o'clock, I guess, but I thought it was a little earlier. But let's move over to the other sign and see what that says. Alright, so here's the other sign. You are here, right here. And let's see, I don't know if you can read the sign. We'll have to see about that on the video. Alright, we might go to a few other places later, like Chickahominy Bluff. And there's another side to this that I have permission to, so I may include a little bit of that in this, which is really part of the same thing, except it's owned by someone else, but I have written permission to go over there. No metal detecting allowed, but I can look. Alright, so let's go get a few more shots and I'll take you to Ellison's mill, which is over there, or what's left of it, or where it was anyway. There's probably nothing left of it, but I know where it's located, so we will check it out. Alright, so now we are looking at Beaverdam Creek. To the right would have been where the Union was, fortified in, and had a much better position than the Confederates, who were on toward the left of where you are here. And Confederates, some of them came down the hill that you can't see for all the trees and made it as far as the creek before they were mowed down, basically, and so the Confederates pulled their position back, and you can Google this and get much more detailed information on that. But where my truck is, my lovely truck is parked there. The road into the park is what used to be the old road, and it came up, down, and across basically where we are right now. On the footbridge they have in place now would have been a different bridge, of course, but this is where the old road would have been, and gone over here to the extreme right where we're headed is where the old road was as well. Birds. Alright, let's move along. So just another shot of the same road, a little sign here, Historic Cold Harbor Road. In this location ran the original road from Mechanicsville to Cold Harbor. The bridge that crossed Beaverdam Creek was destroyed by Union troops prior to the June 26, 1862 battle. So that little footbridge we were just on, they put a footbridge there would have been where the original little bridge would have been, and this would have been the road here on your right and sort of in front of you. And let's move along. Alright, so here we are at another sign, basically talking about Ellison's Mill. Ah, boy, it's a little mucky, messy down there, so I don't know that I'll be able to make it to where the mill actually was. But basically, right over there, building is gone. The mill race visible to the left of the mill still exists in the woods, so it's basically right in front of us a little ways. Let me see if I can see. I don't see any way I'm going to get to that today. It's just a mucky swamp. So basically right there's like a little hill cropping up. Would have been right in that area there. I've walked over there before, but it's been raining and just too nasty to get there right now. So I'll do a few more shots from various places. I'll go over by the creek and look around at that a little bit and move over to the other portion that I have permission to. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so here we are closer to the creek, such as it is today. And I'll just let this roll for a couple of minutes. You can pan the camera around and take a look around. And I'll be back for you in a minute. Let's move over to the other site that I have permission to go look at. It's not a whole lot there, but a house and barns and stuff. Not quite as visual as this is, but we'll go check the other side, and just so we can say we've been there. Alright, here we are at the other side, Beaverdam Bluff, I think is what it's called. Pretty sure anyway, but not as much to see here. I'll go over that way a little bit, which is down the same hillside as on the other side, before they put the current road through and chopped it in half. And there's a house, what would be, I guess, behind you if you pan around. Not sure the age of that house. I know there was a house over here, Dr. Trueheart, and read a little article about a man that grew up in the Catlin house, which is over where in the neighborhood I live in, the original house for that, which is on Civil War maps and stuff. Maybe I'll find a picture of that. I don't want to go snapping pictures someone lives there, but or he wrote about growing up here and coming over here, and Dr. Trueheart having making wine in the basement or something to that effect, but I don't remember the exact story, how it went, but maybe I'll figure a way to post that on as well if you want to read about it. Might be kind of funny with the 360 camera. I'm not sure how that'll work, being that it will not be a 360 document. Anyway, here we are, and let's move down there a bit and see what it looks like, and we'll call this one a wrap. And I'll visit some other sites if the feedback says, hey, yeah, this is cool, and let's see some more. There's Cold Harbor, there's Watt's house, there's tons of places right where I live here in Mechanicsville, 7 Days and Richmond and everything that I can get to and do some of this at. And if this doesn't work, I'll take a regular video of it, non-360, but I thought I would try this out and see what it looks like, see how it does. YouTube compression is a little crazy. The original footage will look good, but once it gets on YouTube, they crunch it all up and it doesn't look quite as good. So hopefully nothing's living in that barn, because I'm about to go past it. And then I'll put the camera up over there and see what it looks like. Front of the house. Pretty cool crib, probably back in the day. Alright, let's get out of here. It's over here. It's junk. Buckets and fences and junk. All right, let's roll.